You just married a US citizen. Congratulations. Now it's time for a green card. It's easy, right? Not exactly. I'm Ellen Sullivan from Cambridge Immigration Law. We help you, your family, and your best workers get green cards and citizenship in the United States. Today, let's talk about 3 things you should consider before you start your green card application. The first thing to consider is whether you're actually eligible for a green card. Being married to a US citizen is not the only thing to think about. We'll want to consider your immigration history in the United States. Have you been here before? Have you worked here before? Have you had any immigration problems? Next, we'll consider whether you have any criminal history anywhere in the world. Having a criminal history does not mean you're not eligible for a green card, but it's a huge thing to consider in whether you're going to apply for a green card and then how you present the application. You'll want to consider whether your spouse has enough income to prove that he or she can support you. There's other issues to consider as well, but those are the big things to start thinking about in terms of eligibility. Once we determine you're eligible for a green card, we need to figure out how to prove your case to the government. Now, the government wants to find a reason to say that you paid your US citizen spouse to get you a green card, and that's not the case. So what do? We find papers to show that you and your spouse are in a real relationship. Maybe you own a house together. Maybe you have a lease. Maybe you have photos from your wedding. Maybe you have receipts from a trip on your honeymoon. Maybe you have letters from friends and family. We can help you figure out what will best prove your real relationship to the government. The next thing we'll talk about today is how you'll apply for the green card and where you'll apply. Will you apply from inside the United States through an adjustment of status, or will you apply from outside the United States through consular processing? This decision will be made in part by where you live now. Maybe you'll stay in the US or stay outside the United States while you apply. It also might relate to your eligibility. So it's an important decision to make before you start the process, because once you start the process, you need to stick with the inside or the outside the United States application. Now you need to figure out if you're going to apply for a green card on your own or with an attorney on your side. You're smart, you're dedicated, you really want this green card, and you may be able to figure it out on your own after hours of confusing internet research, conversations with friends who did it years ago, and lots of worry about whether you're actually doing it right. That's not the way to do it. Here at Cambridge Immigration Law, we help people in your situation day in and day out. This is second nature to us. We know how to get your story and tell your story to the government so that you win your case. If you're ready to get started, please schedule your first consultation with us at Cambridge Immigration Law. We are looking forward to helping you get your green card.